What's going on, y'all? My name is Jonathan. Welcome to my channel, Honor Your Temple. I'm gonna give you guys a really good one today because I think one of the crown jewels for most people is being able to look up under their shirt and see that they have some type of ab definition and some type of a six pack, right? And I feel like a lot of times we make this very complicated when it comes to trying to do ab workouts. You see a lot of things, a lot of different exercises, a lot of different methods, a lot of different ways. And building abs is really simple. And I want to really make this process simple for you guys by giving you all the things you need in this video to really help you not just get them, but maintain them. So I'm going to take you guys first through the only 3 to 4 exercises you need to build abs. You don't got to do a bunch of crazy stuff. Just 3 to 4 simple foundational exercises you can build on, and stay to the end because I have some bonus tips for you guys as well that's going to ensure that you don't just get them, but maintain them all year round.
All right, so now we'll start with these ab exercises, and I'm going to give you guys exercises that targets every area of your rectus abdominis through your lower and your middle and upper abs, as well as your obliques, to really make sure we develop all areas of the abs properly. The first exercise we're going to be doing are these leg raises, and I'm doing them hanging. I am big on hanging ab work if you can have the strength and the ability to do it. Hanging ab work is just really good for activating the abdominal muscles. It's going to really also be able to engage your lower back and your hip flexion muscles, as well as increasing your grip strength. So it's just a way to incorporate almost like a compound movement while also developing the abs, which is just going to be overall just really beneficial when you're really looking to build a strong core. So hanging leg raises are a great exercise to target the lower abs, but I also understand that not everybody can perform hanging work properly with good form yet. So if you are at a more beginner stage in your ab development, just doing leg raises on the floor to start out with, to just really start building your core strength up. And then as you progress from doing them on the floor, we can now move to supported. So supported, at most gyms have this little machine here where you can kind of like just support yourself by your elbows, and you can use that support to also perform leg raises as well. And then as you can continue to progress from that, you can move to actual hanging work as your core gets stronger, and even progress hanging work to adding weight to it as well. So those are the progressions you can kind of make with leg raises that are going to be really good for you. The same with knee ups. So the second exercise here, again, is also going to be really good for targeting your lower abs. Again, I love performing anything hanging, so hanging leg raises or these hanging knee ups like how I'm doing now, both very good exercises for targeting the lower abs. And same thing, if we're not exactly strong enough to hold up for the knee ups, we can start by doing reverse crunches on the floor like how you see here. Reverse crunches is like the best way to start performing your knee ups if you are at a more beginner stage and really working on your core strength. Then we can move to the supported knee ups as we're doing them on the machine to give ourselves a little support at our elbows to be able to hold ourselves up and be able to really activate our core that way. And then, finally moving up to hanging knee ups, as well as, adding weight to the hanging knee ups once you guys get to a certain area. So those are going to be the best way to target our lower abs, with hanging leg raises and hanging knee ups. And again, if we can't do the hanging work, we can, degress to these other variations of them until we can progress all the way up to be able to perform them hanging. And for the obliques, the main exercise I really like, and I know will give you guys great results in developing that side oblique area, is going to be these hanging oblique crunches. A major hanging oblique crunch benefit is hanging. And as you've seen throughout this video, I am big on hanging ab work. It's just going to be great for developing and strengthening the entire abs as you're holding yourself up to build the core strength, your grip strength, and also increasing just your stabilizing muscles through your lower back. Hanging ab work will do it all. So anytime we can target any of the muscles in the abs by hanging is absolutely going to be my number one choice that I would recommend you guys to do that want to really build a solid six pack. But again, if we aren't at the strength level to be able to perform these hanging oblique crunches, an alternate exercise we can do to work ourselves up is going to be these crossbody mountain climbers. Crossbody mountain climbers, adding that knee drive up with a little twist in the end to get that rotational work to activate your obliques, is a great way, while being able to sit in that plank position, to again further develop the core strength and core stability to work yourself up to hanging ab work. Is a really good exercise that's going to really develop your core strength, your core stability, and your core muscle. So Those two exercises right there, if we're strong enough to do hanging oblique crunches, we can do those. If not, doing these crossbody mountain climbers until you build up the strength to be able to progress the hanging ab work, it's going to be a really good way to, start seeing those abs and everything develop. Now for the upper abs, I am really big on cable crunches. Cable crunches is the only exercise that I actually do for kind of like the upper and middle part of the rectus abdominis. Cable crunches allow you to add a little bit of extra weight and resistance that would otherwise restrict your movement and could be a lot more difficult if we're doing crunches seated. So I just really love the cable crunches, and they're really good to progress as well with the weight, because the stronger you get, you can just continue to progress very smoothly doing cable crunches, and they're a much more safer option when it comes to a crunch exercise. So I am big on cable crunches. You will see great results when you start doing them. Definitely is going to be one that I would highly recommend when you're trying to build a very aesthetically pleasing core and a strong core as well.
All right, guys, so those are going to be my top exercises that you guys can do that I can assure you is going to give you the best results when it comes to really building and developing your six pack. But as great as exercises are, I'll be selling all of you guys short if I were to act like those are going to be the only things that are going to ensure that you keep a six pack, right? There's so many different other factors that are going to contribute to how well your six pack develops. And I want to give you guys these bonus things that if you do these on top of the ab exercises I gave you, it is guaranteed, I promise you, that you guys will have the best six pack you've ever seen in your life. The first big bonus tip is incorporating a lot of compound lifts. The reason why I say incorporate a lot of compound lifts is because compound lifts are going to be lifts that are going to really engage and involve your core strength and stability. So as well as hitting them with isolation exercises like how we went over in this first part of this video, compound lifts like squats, like deadlifts, like pull-ups, like doing overhead presses standing, like even doing like single arm rows. So there's a bunch of different compound exercises. I'll give you guys a few examples as you see on this B-roll content here, but incorporate as many of these exercises in your routine as possible. I can assure you when you do that, you guys will develop not just aesthetically pleasing six pack, but also a very strong core internally, which is going to definitely play a part in how well your abs look. Another thing you guys really want to make sure you're doing, of course, is cardio. And I'm a big proponent of HIIT cardio when it comes to really developing a six pack. HIIT cardio is going to be a style of cardio where you're going really hard and intense for a short duration of period of time, like 20 seconds to maybe as long as a minute tops, and taking little rest in between. This is going to really ensure that you guys are burning a lot of calories efficiently, because HIIT cardio, you're going to burn way more calories in about 10 to 15 minutes than you would if you were just doing like some simple steady state jogging for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm about efficiency and the calories you'll burn, not just during your session, but also afterwards as well, is going to be a big key when it comes to just your overall calories in versus calorie out, to make sure your body fat percentage is low enough to actually see the abs that you're working so hard towards. So doing HIIT cardio, like you'll see me on this assault bike here, hard sprints, hitting the rower, maybe swimming interval laps, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter what type of cardio you do, just hard hit intervals for 10 to 15 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, definitely going to go a long way and help you see your six pack. All right, third bonus tip is of course going to be the diet. And there's 3 specific things I want you guys to look for in your diet. First, make sure you're just getting at least 0.8 grams of protein per your body weight, or the body weight that you want to be at. So if you're at 260 right now, but you want to be at 220, hit 220 times 0.8, and that's the amount of protein that you want to be consuming. So you want to make sure you're getting that from high quality protein sources like chicken, like fish, like eggs, like ground turkey, lean beef, even like high quality protein shakes. All of those are fantastic protein sources to be able to incorporate in your diet. Just make sure whatever it is you're doing, you're getting at least 0.8 grams of protein. All right, another big thing in your diet when it comes to your foods is making sure that you're eating a lot of non-refined, whole food quality foods. You want to stay away from your highly processed, refined carbs and sugars especially. So you want to be consuming more things like brown rice, like quinoa, like beans and lentils, like oats, like sweet potatoes, your vegetables and fruits, carbs like that. These are carbs that are going to be generally lesser in calories as well compared to your refined foods, and they're going to just be overall healthier for you, so you'll be able to perform better in your workouts. So eating more foods like that, carb foods like that, definitely go a long way in reducing your calorie intake, so you're burning more fat off so you can see your six pack, and just for your general health purposes, they're going to be a lot better for you. All right, last big thing when it comes to your diet, drinking a lot of water. Drinking a lot of water, period, is going to automatically begin to also drop your calorie intake when you get away from sugars and juices and things like that. Drinking at least a gallon of water a day is what I would try to shoot for, but in general, if you're at least getting 2 liters, that's going to generally be good enough for you as well. Water is a huge appetite suppressant also. So for those of you guys that may find yourself binging or find yourself hard to say no to certain things and foods, most likely a big reason for that may be because you're dehydrated and you're not drinking enough water. So we're consuming a lot of protein, we're eating a lot of non-refined foods, as well as drinking a lot of water. You're going to find that you're not going to be as hungry and experiencing as many cravings throughout your day, which is going to mean you're going to be consuming less calories, which again is going to help tremendously when it comes to revealing and seeing the six-pack that you're working for. All right, the last bonus tip, this is a big one that will do you guys wonders, I promise you, if you do it, and that is incorporating the sauna into your routine. If you watch my channel for any amount of time, you're gonna see I'm a huge advocate for using the sauna. There's so many health benefits that comes to it, but a big thing that it will do is, as you're burning the fat and stuff off, a lot of you guys have trouble really seeing a lot of the lower part of your abs especially, and a lot of the visibility to your abs sometimes can be due not to also just fat, but also a lot of water retention and water weight. So the sauna will be huge for helping you kind of drop a little bit of the water weight off to give you a much leaner appearance, and also aiding in really helping your metabolism be faster and seeing your six-pack develop. So the sauna is a huge tip I have for you guys that will really do wonders for helping you build and really see your six-pack. All right, guys, that is going to be it for how you build these abs. Again, I never said that it was going to be easy, but I did say that building abs is simple. It is a very simple process. I promise if you guys do these simple things on a routinely basis, you don't even have to work your abs out, every day. I personally, I do hit some type of core work 6 days a week, but doing these exercises, incorporating those things at least 3 or 4 days a week, and consistently eating a healthy diet and hitting the sauna regularly like how I told you, I promise you guys will get to that six-pack and you will see the abs that you've always been wanting to have. So hope you guys got a lot of value from this video. If you did, definitely be sure to leave a like. Be sure to comment too, any questions, feedback, concerns. Would love to connect with you guys more there. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. Honor Your Temple is all about helping you, make the most out of this one life and one body that you have. I believe you have one body, and I believe in just living, life as healthy and really being somebody that embodies a healthy body. And fitness is a big part of that, and as well as your faith in God and believing in yourself. Those are 2 pillars in your health and your relationship with God that I believe can take you anywhere where you want to go. And Honor Your Temple is all about pushing you to do those things. So if you guys rock with that message and you guys want to join this community, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you miss no videos. And thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.